to Laptop Dojo, where the strikes come from the fist, not from copyright bots. I'm Shifu Pain, and last time we took a look at the Dao sword, looking at a quick form as well as some of the history of the weapon. This week, we stand by the principle of looking at sources outside of what we already know.
It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale.
With that in mind, let's stray from one Asian country to another as we take a look at a technique from Taekwondo with the 540 kick.
Also called the inside turning kick, the jump inside kick, or the hypo tornado kick. The 540 is an inside kick, so we'll be traveling inside the body. The 540 kick is often used in tricking as it's a very flashy and aesthetic technique. But along with that, it's a kick with a lot of power, as it requires putting more of the body into the motion than a standard inside kick, as we're aerial and not planted on the floor.
So with that, let's get started and take a look at the 540 kick. Now with this, we're going to be going incrementally and look at this one step at a time. So it may be necessary that you'll need to go away from this video, practice a technique, and then come back when you're ready, before we bring them all together. So the first step we need, which could very well be just step 0, is a very basic inside kick. So the roundhouse kick, for example, just making sure we have a solid inside kick down and practiced before we continue on to the other increments. So once we have the roundhouse, the next step is to go to a tornado kick.
For the tornado kick, we'd start off by turning 360 degrees. This is done to generate power for the kick. Next up, we lift off from our back leg and begin to turn 180 degrees in mid-air. To be precise, we push with the leg we're kicking with, so for me, I'm pushing off with my right leg. Aiding in that turn, we use our other leg to drive the body through the motion and generate more power, throwing an inside kick as we turn.
Once we've got the tornado kick, we move on to the next increment with what I like to call the step and turn.
The whole goal of this motion is that we're jumping off of and landing on the same leg. For this, we're taking our leg, which is not our dominant, and holding it up to stand on one foot. So my right leg is dominant, so I'm holding up my left. Then we're going to jump, pushing off with our dominant leg, turning 360 degrees in midair and land on the dominant leg we jumped off of. Once you have this step down, the next step is to add the kick into it. So as we jump, we're throwing an inside kick and finally landing with that same leg.
So once we've got all those steps, we start bringing it all together by taking a look at what this video is named after, the 540 kick.
We're starting off with a step and turn, building up power for the kick. As we turn, we bring up our non-dominant leg, and then we push off into the jump with our dominant leg. Inside kick with that dominant leg, and land on that same dominant leg.
You cheated. Pirate.
So as you get more comfortable with the kick and as you get more down solid, make sure to use the arms as well, as that makes sure to bring the entire body into the motion. So that is the 540 kick. Remember to make sure to practice those increments whenever possible, and always make certain to look at other sources outside of what you know.
Understanding others will help you become whole.
Next time, we'll be taking a look at another technique from Taekwondo with the cheat 720 kick. But until then, thank you all for watching, and until next time, peace be with you.